Alright folks, welcome back to Old School Studios. The first thing we want to do today is put a new light on here. So the light that they gave me is not brand new in the box. It came from another property. I don't know, honestly know where it came from. But we are going to clean it up and get it installed in here, and then we were going to go put a kitchen counter on, cut a new sink in, put the sink in, the P-trap, the basket, the whole 9 yards, and let's get started now. Okay, this is the light that was given to me to install. It's pre-owned, pre-used. It's missing 3 screws, so I went and harvested them from a different fixture. And let's take this apart and clean off the old paint and schmutz and get busy. Okay, you can see that this has been painted around once before, and what we want to do is clean that up so it looks like it's brand new at least. So let's do that now. Okay, so we got some lacquer thinner and a relatively clean rag, and gonna wipe this stainless steel down, or this polished nickel, whatever it is. Get some lacquer thinner on there. And that takes everything off. Paint, dirt. See how paint just dissolves right off there. These have paint around the rim because the painter who did this was lazy, and it didn't matter to him that he was working in a $500,000 house and he was getting paint on everything. That's what they call a schlub. You know what a schlub is? Someone who doesn't give a crap about their work. Each one of these has a little bit of paint droplets on it. We want to get that off so it looks clean and new. I don't even know if it's worth using old fixtures. By the time I go through all this, I could have just hung a new one and saved time. Time is money. Alright, so I did most of this off camera because it's dark in here. And I'm going to put this up while we're here together. Alright, let's get some bulbs. Alright, so some of these were missing, these little screws, and I harvested them from another fixture. And let's get them in place. Because you can't put the bulb in until you have the glass shroud on. So let's put the glass on and put some bulbs in and be done with this. Oh, sometimes these are so stubborn. They're so stubborn. Just fall in there. Make that exit correctly. There we go. Harvesting old fixtures. I love it. Oh, I love it. Got a hole in my rubber glove. My perimeter has been breached. The perimeter has been breached. I need gloves. Nobody's selling rubber gloves. Nobody's selling rubber gloves. Lowe's doesn't have a rubber glove for 1,000 fucking miles. GFI, reset, and voila! Alright, so I'm going to grab a clean rag again and just give this little thing a quick wiping because I see some oxidation. Yeah, this will need a little wipe down with lacquer thinner again, but you get the idea. We got light. So, we're moving closer to bathroom completion. Alright, so I'm getting set up to cut the kitchen counter. And the measurement in the kitchen right now is 59 3/4. So I put a piece of tape. So number one, I could see my my mark better. And number two, it reduces on chipping on the edge of the Formica when you cut it. Not that it matters. I got side splashes going on. But I still like to control the chipping. So let me find my level here, and let's make a straight mark and get ready to cut this, and then we will pull the sink out, the new sink, and figure that out because it does not come with a template. So it's all on figuring and calculating. So this is how I do it. You may have a different way. You could link it in the comment section below if you want. If not, this is how I'm doing it. Alright, so we're going to gear up with a saw, and I like to use a metal blade on my Sawzall for this. It's nice and smooth and it just melts right through. Let me get set up, I'll be right back at you. Alright, Sawzall's in gear. Metal blade, I'm going to melt this baby right on through. Alright, so we could pull the... Alright, so now we are going to figure out the center and calculate the kitchen sink. So I'll be right back at you. So this sink doesn't come with a template, and I need to figure out the rough opening size. So these flanges here would hold the clips, and that's the size of the hole. So I'm going to hook onto this, and I got 21 1/4. So this direction, I got 21 1/4. In this direction, I got 24 1/8. I'm going to go with 24 1/4. So this direction, I got 24 1/4. So that's how we're going to set up the hole. So we went. Alright folks, I had to switch cameras. My battery was cooked and there was nothing I could do about it. So we are on a different camera and we're going to lay out the sink. So we want to make sure we're on center. Yes, we are on center. Our mark is at 12 1/2 inches. And we want to tape around the perimeter of the stainless steel. And then we're going to put another piece of tape. We'll remove the sink and put a piece of tape where we're going to make a cut with our marks. perimeter taped off. We can remove the sink now. We have a center point. Let's tape next to this. Next to this. And next to this. And now we'll put a piece of tape at the back and we're going to make a mark. I believe the measurement's 3/8. I'm going to check it. One, two, three. Yeah, so we want to be 3/8 off of this edge. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. All right, so now we want to come 21 1/4 up off of this. 21 1/4. We're hooked on. We're hooked on. All right, so we have 24 1/4 overall this way. So half of that is 12 1/8. So we want to come 12 1/8 off of the center point. 12 1/8. Twelve and 1/8. Same thing with here. You want to hook this on 12 1/8 and make us a little mark right here. 12 1/8. Make us a little mark right here. And then we're going to check it once I make these marks and make sure we have an overall dimension of 24 1/4. I think I goofed up. So let's see. This should be 24. No, that's right. 24 1/4. And from here to here, 24 1/4. Okay, so now. So we don't want to have sharp corners. We'll just use this as a little reference circle. We want the corners rounded. Ooh, I don't want my face on tape. I'm ugly. I'm ugly. All right, so I am going to prepare with my hole saw and I'll be right back. So I'm going to drill out all the corners first and then I will meet those marks with my Sawzall. Battle Ray!
this company who makes this sink is just assholes, because all they had to do was put a template on the back of their cardboard box, and it would have saved me 15 minutes setting this thing up. Just, you know, why the heck can't they put a template? They're already printing on the box. Put a template, man. I could cut the thing out with a razor knife, stick it on, trace it, and be done. But no, you gotta calculate. You know, it's like a Common Core. You know, work smarter, not harder. You know, I'm sitting on a job here, calculating, doing math figures. Just put the template on there. These people do this for a living. In a sink company, and they can't even put a template on there. All right, so we're cut out, and we're gonna get ready to put the sink in there. All right, the sink comes with a bunch of clips, and you're gonna want to put these together before you put the sink in. So here's what we do. You take this little clip, it goes in from this side, so this is going to lock into that ring, this is going to sit on the wood, and this is going to lock into the ring, this is going to sit on the plywood, and this is the little screw that I'm going to tighten. So we're going to put all these together, and we do this beforehand so they're all ready to go. You get the idea. I'll be back. All right, I want to get one of these clips on the front edge and one on the back edge so I could flip this over and complete the project. So I have gear up here for a second. Nothing.